Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here then just welcome, and I'm super happy to have you here. So today I'm out with yet another crochet tutorial, and this time I'm going to teach you how you can make these super cute crochet flowers. And besides teaching you how you can create them, I will also show you how you can actually connect them as you go and basically connect them together to create some bigger crochet projects such as tops, cardigans, sweaters, or whatever you can come up with. And as always, I have made sure that this tutorial is as beginner friendly as possible, so I'm jumping into as much detail as I can with every single stitch and every single step. So I hope that you will enjoy it. But without further ado, let's get started. Here I have the materials that I'm going to use. Here I have some cotton yarn, which is 4-ply. In terms of crochet hook, I'm using one which is 3.5 millimeters, and you will also need scissors. And here is the final flower, which I'm going to teach you in this tutorial, so by the end of it you will be able to replicate this. Our first step is to create a magic ring. So for that you basically just have to grab yarn and tie it around your fingers like this to establish an X shape. And then grab your crochet hook and go underneath the first piece of yarn that you have, and then just grab the second one and pull it through like this to create a loop on your crochet hook. And then our first step is to chain 3. So 1, 2 and 3, like that. So here we have created a magic ring, as well as we have this chain of 3, and in this case chain of 3 is going to count as 1 double crochet, so just keep that in mind. After this, our next step is to do a double crochet. So to do a double crochet you have to yarn over, then go through the magic ring, grab some yarn and pull it up to have 3 loops on your hook, then yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over again and pull through 2, like this. So this is 1 double crochet. Once that's done, our next step is to chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, like that. And then once you have done that, we have to do 3 double crochets inside the magic ring. So as before, just yarn over, go through the magic ring, grab some yarn and pull it up to have 3 loops on your hook, then yarn over and pull through 2, so you have 2 left, and yarn over again and pull through remaining 2, like this. And then just repeat it for 2 more times, so you have 3 in total. Like this. So here I have created 3 double crochets, and after that again we just have to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And as you can see, we are filling up our magic ring, but we have to be careful to always have 2 loops or 2 pieces of yarn when we are doing stitches. So we are almost running out of this second piece of yarn, so just pull it to get more of it. And you can also see that that kind of is closing the magic ring. So once you have chained 6, our next step is again to do 3 double crochets inside the magic ring. So this is 1, another one, and then the third one, like that. And as you have noticed, it's pretty much all that we have to do. We have to do 3 double crochets and then chain of 6. So again, I'm doing chain of 6 here. So repeat doing these steps until you have created chain of 6 times. And I will meet you back again once we have to connect this round. Here I have done the 6th chain of 6 that we have here. So now it's left for us to connect this round. And as you can see, in the beginning we did 1 chain of 3 and 1 double crochet. So normally we have 3 double crochets in total. So to connect this round we have to do the 3rd double crochet for this beginning part. So let's do 1 double crochet there, which is going to count as the 3rd one for the very beginning where we started, like this. So now we have basically finished all of the stitches that we need to create, and we can connect this round by doing a slip stitch. and we will do the slip stitch on top of the third chain that we have here. So just going through the chain that we have there, and then grabbing yarn and pulling it through, and then pulling it through the existing loop that we already had. So as you can see, we have now closed this round, and we can now also properly tighten the magic ring that we have. And to do that, you basically just have to pull this loose piece of yarn that you have, and as you're pulling, you can see that it's closing and you're establishing a smooth round shape in the middle here. And it looks super neat. And with this first round that we just did, you can see that we have established a base for the flower. So with the second round, we will basically just feed it up to build it more properly as a flower, that it will actually look like one. So let's start working on the second round to actually fill up this flower. So within the following steps, I will basically just show you what you have to repeat for all the flower leaves. So let's start working on the first one. So first we have to chain one like that, and then all of the stitches will have to be worked inside this gap. So the first stitch that we have to do is a single crochet. So we are going through this gap, grabbing yarn and pulling it up to have 2 loops, then yarning over and going through both of them like this. So that's one single crochet. The next stitch that we have to do also here in this gap is 1/2 double crochet. So for that, yarn over, go through the gap, grab some yarn and pull it up to have 3 loops on your hook, then yarn over and pull through all 3 of them like that. So that's 1/2 double crochet. After that, we have to do 5 double crochets inside this space. So just do 5 of them inside there. So this is 1, 2, third one, 4th and 5th, like this. So we are almost done with this flower. We just now have to do 1/2 double crochet, so the same as before. And to finish it off, we also have to do 1 single crochet like this. After that, we have to just chain 1, and then we are going to do slip stitch in the middle of this 3 double crochets. So doing a slip stitch in the middle double crochet. So going through that stitch, pulling up yarn and then pulling it through the loop that we already had like this. So this is basically how we create a full flower leaf or petal, and we just have to repeat it throughout this round. So let's do another one together. So first we are starting by chaining 1, and then right after that we are going inside this big gap and doing 1 single crochet. After that we are doing 1/2 double crochet into the same space, and then we are doing 5 double crochets, all of them in the same space. This is 2, then working on the third one, 4th and 5th. And once we are done with the 5th one, again we have to do 1/2 double crochet like this, and then 1 single crochet in the same space. And after that we are just chaining 1 and then doing a slip stitch in the middle of the 3 double crochets from the previous round like this. So here we have completed 2 already, so just keep on doing these same steps and same stitches for the remaining 4 flower leaves or petals that we have here. And I will just meet you back again once we can connect this round together. Here I am done with all flower petals, as you can see. So the last step is to just chain 1 like this, and then we have to connect it with the very beginning by doing a slip stitch. So I'm just going to go through the middle stitch that we have here from the first round and doing a slip stitch in there like this. And then we are basically done with this flower. We just have to chain 1, make the loop looser or longer, then grabbing our scissors and cutting it off. And as we have cut it off, we just have to pull this loose piece of yarn and tighten it in a secure knot like this. and this is how our flower looks like at the end. So feel free to create multiple of these flowers and connect them together to make some nice crochet creations. So you can easily just create as many flowers as you wish and then use a sewing needle to connect them together to make a top or a cardigan or whatever you wish. Alternatively, you can also connect them as you go, as I have done it here, for example. You can see that I have kind of looped them together by connecting the middle stitch of each of them. So that's another way how you can connect them. So to show you how it is in practice, here I have started to work on another flower, and so far I have completed half of this flower petal, so I have just done my third double crochet. So at this point we are basically connecting it with the other flower that we have here, and we basically have to go through the middle part, so also the third double crochet that we have from this other flower, and basically just putting our crochet hook through, then grabbing the loop from the other flower that we are working on currently and just pulling it through like this. So at this stage we have already connected it kind of together, so we are just continuing to do our double crochets. So it's 2 left, this is the 4th one and the 5th one, and then we just have to do the half double crochet, after that single crochet, and then we are just chaining 1 and doing a slip stitch in the middle stitch there, like that. And just looking at it now, you can see that it's connected super smoothly. And you can do that also with the following one, so you have 2 of these flower petals together basically, and that would be the same way that I have used for connecting these flowers here. So here I have these 2 together, and if you wanted to attach another flower on this row, you would basically have to make the connection points here, here and here, and it kind of goes in the middle of these 2. So I hope that makes sense as well. So that was basically it from me today. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that this tutorial is going to be useful for you in case you are planning to create some crochet flowers. Feel free to share your creations with me. I would be super happy to see them, as well as share any final projects that you come up with by using these and connecting these flowers together. Other than that, if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section, and I will try to help you from there and answer as soon as possible. And if you did enjoy this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you're new here, please subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye!